Fantastic. What's going on, guys? Waco here, here in Old Town Geneva, where I now kind of live half the time. So I'm now Genevois. Apparently, they're doing some construction outside, which apparently is very normal for the Old Town in Geneva.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. But nonetheless, we're here at URWERK HQ, and I've got the great pleasure of wearing the full titanium jacket watch on my wrist.
The love one.
This watch I saw at Dubai Watch Week, and I fell in love with it immediately. Right? So,
yes, I do remember.
Yeah, I tried to actually buy the prototype from URWERK, but Felix Baumgartner told me no. Felix, what's wrong? Have you no heart? What's wrong with you, bro? Okay, but anyway, let's go from there to two amazing watches that we have on the tray with us today. Right? So one is the incredible Aggregat, which was launched last year.
Yes. This one, in fact, for the very first time, we went full digital on this one. So you have hour, minutes, and when you open up the top of it, you have the seconds and the power reserve.
That's an amazing watch.
Yes.
And I love how, like, basically, keep going.
Please.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please.
That's extraordinary. And you know, I like to also think of URWERK as kind of the fathers of this form of digital time-telling self-expressionism. You know, it's kind of like kinetic sculpture, but in the form of a watch. But Yacine, you were about to tell us something about this watch.
Yeah, that's right. Just in fact, the way to tell time. So here, you have here a lever that you have to activate, and then you can see all the mechanism work.
Right.
With the jumping hour.
And Yacine, if I'm not mistaken, that there's a very interesting artistic inspiration for this case, right?
Yes.
I think Martin was kind of inspired by a car in Ralph Lauren's collection,
Exactly.
the Bugatti Atlantique, which has it's a car that is made from magnesium, so it's riveted down the center, so it's got this kind of like spine here, and so that was kind of one of his inspirations, you know. It could be that at one point we had a potential collaboration with a brand, or perhaps not. I don't know.
We'll see.
But you know, that was a while ago.
We were lucky, in fact, to be introduced to them. Now we'll see.
Yes, one can only hope for the future. But anyway, beautiful Aggregat with the polished case, which is absolutely stunning, and the material is.
It's in steel.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautifully executed.
Yes.
Dude, that's great. And then we can go from there to a watch that unites both the sort of modern and ancient dimensions of URWERK culture, or is meant to be like kind of a primal like expression for time telling, or is inspired by the very first cities of mankind. So tell us about this watch, Yacine, and tell us why it's kind of representative of this sort of ancient dimension of the brand.
Yeah, that's right. So we really wanted to go to the basic of URWERK with time telling with a satellite indication. So you've got the 12, and at the bottom of the watch you have the minutes. So it's really moving smoothly. 12, 1.
And this particular execution of the UR-100 is called the Time and Culture, is that correct?
Exactly. Because a concept, in fact, came from SGX. He had the idea to cover up most of the dial and to use, in fact, this space to have a particular, as you can see, layout. And it's inspired by the Aztec, and it's a calendar. So you have a futuristic time telling, and at the same time we are going back to the basics.
What is the calendar information that's being displayed, Yacine?
So this is the Aztec one. It's in fact a celebration of a particular time of the year when in fact it was a sacrifice. It was a human sacrifice.
SGX, dude. What's wrong with you? That's kind of morbid. What's going on? No, the watch is amazing. Bravo. But so it's a human sacrifice.
Right.
So wait a second. So when your watch indicates it's time for the human sacrifice, you're going to go grab someone and sacrifice them?
Definitely.
Exactly. Who should we grab?
I can't say. I won't tell. I can't say.
But you have immediately someone in mind, though.
Yes.
I think I have the same person. Does he live in the Old Town?
He may. He may.
Fantastic. So what is really cool about this is, in order to create this incredible like micro engraving on here, it's actually laser engraved, right? So I guess if we come really close, you can see the level of detail, and that's extraordinary. And I think there's a great image of like a grain of rice relative to the pattern that you see there. It's something really cool. Now, what's very interesting about it is even though it looks like an ancient bronze piece, it's not. It's steel that has a special coating on it that gives it this wonderful color as well, which gives it also stability.
Right.
It's very nice, right? Guys, thank you so much for joining us here at Time and Culture here at the Aggregat. Two watches that are expressing this amazing concept of digital time-telling art, which is URWERK, right?
Exactly.
Yacine, bravo. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Peace, guys. Cheers.
Thank you.